I had the opportunity to have lunch with you in North Carolina and get to see the product, but it's a very simple in terms of their ability to use it.
Yeah.
They can use it while they're watching TV. They can use it. It's a pretty easy process.
Yeah. The premise is that you asked earlier about competition. The methods that are out there now, we're talking about sitting in a little bucket of water called a sitz bath on your toilet. The physics and the science there says you're not going to have much energy to provide for very long. You're wet. It's uncomfortable. Now you could get in a bathtub. Yet again, you can't treat yourself for very long. The whole premise of providing this therapy is we can provide that therapy for, if it's in the thermal range that's safe, for hours on end. And to your point, you can sit there and watch TV, you can crochet, you can read a book. Heck, I could be sitting on mine right now in Darwin talking to you, and you'd never know it.
Right.
And I'd be feeling great. Maybe that's why I am feeling so good.
Maybe that's why. I mean, obviously, anybody watching this can feel Zack's energy and excitement in terms of who he is and about the product. But maybe you don't have to show us, but we'll just say.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sitting on it, Darwin. But no, I mean, the whole premise of this thing is trying to create something that's more human-centric. Many people don't ask, but I'm going to tell you. H3 stands for human-centric holistic healing, the H3.
I love it.
A little cheesy, the Hummer for your bummer, whatever you want to say. But, you got to come up with something. That one, actually, the truth of the matter is it started out with happy, healthy hemorrhoid. But that was about as cheesy as a name as I could ever think of. I like H3.
Nobody would have ever forgotten that, but I love what H3 stands for. And one of the key words there, holistic. I mean, we have over 1,000 chemicals in the food here, right? That are legal elsewhere. There are, and I love the fact that when you look at, certain medications, it's great that they relieve certain symptoms, but they tend to be a Band-Aid. They don't fix the actual issue. Look at diabetes. Stage 2 diabetes. It can be reversed. It's self-inflicted. So to have a product that on the holistic piece does not add more complications and is not a Band-Aid is an exciting potential alternative.
Right. And to take your thought process there a little bit further is opioids. Opioids cause constipation. They are counterintuitive to trying to solve pelvic pain. They're handed out for pelvic pain, but in the case where constipation is going to exacerbate it, it's really like shooting yourself in the foot. So, and that's one of the reasons, I don't know if I didn't mention this, but we are backed by the NIH for the HEAL program, and the HEAL stands for Helping to End Addiction Long-Term. So they funded us working with Duke University. Right now, we're working with animals doing research on our internal devices, proving safety. And then in phase 2, we'll be proving efficacy for at least one indication and hopefully many. And since I've spoken to you last, we're trying to develop the system so that it actually is decentralized clinical trial ready for anybody that wants to do further research and studies on over 20 plus indications. So trying to be forward thinking as we come into the market.